what I'm going to do. Yeah, we are live. Let me make sure it's on the page. I'm sure it is. And yes, we are live. We are live on the business page. So, oh, hold on. Let me get my camera out. I lost you. Where are you? There you
Yeah.
So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to my business page. I'm Sam Evans, and I'm a self-belief and self-sabotage specialist. And what I'm going to be doing over the duration of the next few days, I'm going to be interviewing some more women that I've had the honour of working with. And today we are going to kickstart the interviews with the gorgeous Carla. So, Carla, I'm just going to let you introduce yourself before we crack on with today's wonderful interview.
Yeah. Oh my God, am I kicking this off? Am I first?
You're right, you're going to talk, not me. It's all about you.
Yeah, so I'm Carla. I've seen Sam about on Facebook for a while and never really knew what she did until, when was it, like July time? And I was kind of at a point in my life where I was stuck. And I tried loads of other things before, and what I was doing wasn't working, and I just knew that I had to go to Sam for help.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did. And that was what, 3 months ago?
Yeah, it was July, because it was so random. Because you said to me, I didn't know you'd done timeline therapy. And I went, oh my God, do I not talk about it enough? Not obvious enough. Like,
it's one of them things that you came in obviously at the point where I needed it, so I've seen it then.
When the student is ready, the teacher does appear, as they say. So, Carla, have been friends for quite some time now, and Carla, tell the audience what you actually do as well. So, what do you actually do work-wise?
Right, so I'm a mental health nurse, but I also have a online trading business. And I've been in network marketing for a couple of years before my trading business, and I wasn't really getting the results that I know I can get. And despite just like trying lots of things and taking the advice from lots of people and emulating what they were doing, I was taking like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and just felt like I was getting nowhere fast, just like trying so hard. And it was just, I knew, and I've known for years that there was just some block, something that just wasn't allowing me to progress forward. And I knew there was, because I tried so many other things, and I'm just like, there's something here that I just cannot see.
Well, that's where I come in. See, those who are watching and you're thinking, you can resonate. We all do it. We all kind of feel really stuck. It's like, we know we have the potential to be really good. We know we have the potential to have the business of our dreams. We know we can do it. And it is, my analogy, it is when I stood on the edge of a cliff in Cyprus, in Cape Greco, and everyone's going, jump, Sam, you can do it, you can do it. And I'm like, oh no, I can't, I'm too scared. But then I did it anyway and nearly broke my back in the process. However, make sure, don't do that at home, kids.
Don't do that.
And when it comes to the mind work, so it is literally like you are, let me do the right hand. This camera's a bit weird. So like you're here and you're like 1 step forward, 10 steps back, or you're going round in a vicious circle over and over again. And the reason being is because no one has shown you how to break through. No one has shown you how to move forward, because you're being held back by the past. Now, you actually said to me that I'm a tigress.
I was near enough convinced that Sam wasn't going to be able to break me. I have had hypnosis. I've tried so many things myself in the past, and I never felt any benefit for them. Like, I actually genuinely thought that I was just one of those people that this stuff just does not work on. But I thought, you know what? I need to change, and I'm willing to give it another go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did. But I'm not gonna lie. I went into that thinking, well, do you know what? If it doesn't work, doesn't matter. I've been here before. Because I was convinced. I was literally convinced that you weren't gonna break this tough nut.
I remember the day when we did it. I remember that day like it was yesterday, and it was the best moment of my life. So what's the problem then? Oh, so we have the solution, and you could not stop laughing after. You could stop laughing, and you haven't stopped laughing since. It's like you just broke through in that one session before we actually done the timeline therapy.
Yeah.
How would you say that your mind, your life has changed over the course of those weeks when we worked together?
One, I'm a lot happier. Like way happier. I probably didn't realize I wouldn't say stressed. I was definitely closed. And I harbored a lot of feelings that I think I was probably too scared to release. And didn't really feel I had the place to release them. Because there's not many people in my life that I can talk to about that sort of stuff. So I kept a lot of stuff to myself. But now, like, I feel so much easier wanting to be able to express my feelings, whereas I completely closed off before. Like, what was I like at the start when you were questioning me and I was sweating and freaking out?
You thought that you weren't going to cry because you did cry a bit at the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah.
When you opened up that little box, and then the box kind of just, I don't know, evaporated. It didn't exist anymore. The problem wasn't there anymore. I just never forget
that. And I would think it was just like I just didn't address things in my life that needed addressed. And they weren't there weren't major issues. I just closed myself off to them. And which probably made them even worse. Well, it did make them worse, let's face it.
Well, when you totally believe something to be true, everything else is like, yeah, it's true. I'm just a closed box. No one can break me. Yeah, it's not going to work, because that's what happens. It is any belief. But once you remove the layers and you kind of go, oh, there's the root. Let's pull it out. Let's put something new instead. And since then, you're taking action like no other, especially with your business now, aren't you? Talk about what's happened with your business so far.
My clothing one.
Yes, of course, your clothing one.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Okay. So probably if it wasn't for you, I would have sat on this for God knows how long, because, like, as I said, it always kept creeping in. And I was just like, oh, I'll deal with that later. I don't know how I'm actually going to do any of this. So I don't even want to think about it. And then we made me just go and do them action steps up that day. And I just got so excited again. So yeah, it's all happening starting January. I've got my new logo. My branding is getting done at the minute with my website and all. And yeah, everything's going to start getting made in January with an end of March launch.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Girl has got an incredible business idea. She is so phenomenal, and she just put it over here. She put it aside because she just thought, fuck it, it's not going to work. I'm not going to do it. Do something else instead. Because that's what we do. When something doesn't go the way that we want it to go, well, let me find something else. We're always trying to find something to fix the problem. But the problem will always keep repeating itself unless you do something about it. Now, when it comes to having your own business and doing your own thing, you've also got to make sure that you remove the blockages. And one of the things that I worked with you on was money blocks. How would you say removing those blocks? I remember that as a beautiful session. I've got all my notes. I love them. How would you say that has helped you in terms of your relationship towards money?
Massively. I always knew there was a money issue. Probably didn't really identify it as a block as such, but I always knew there was something there surrounding money. And probably more so the fact that I never wanted to look at my bank statements. I never wanted to open bank statements or look at my bank account or look at anything in relation to do with my money. I'd have seen the money coming in and that was it. So yeah, I buried my head in the sand with regards to money. And because, like, I have a good job at the minute and I'm comfortable with money at the minute, I wasn't struggling, so I never really had to pay massive amounts of attention to it. So that was my excuse. I'll be fine. I don't need to look at it. But it was a complete money block. I couldn't face it. I couldn't even bank rang me. My heart was going. It was just like, But yeah, but then I don't mind looking at money anymore. I'm fine with it. It's like I can look at I check my bank account every day. I've got that app now, so I know exactly what I have, even debt. I couldn't even look at my debt before. So even I see my debt, but it's just like, that doesn't even stress me out, because it's just like, well, do you know what? I'm okay with money now. And it's just like, I know me and money are 100% these days, that I don't need, like, I was kind of just ignoring it and pushing it away and just going, oh, I'm not even dealing with that. And it's just made me happy. It's just made me happy, because it's just like, now I know that I can attract a lot more, because I was completely repelling it before, not even realizing.
I know. Because you do that, right? Because you think, oh, you know, I'm in debt. I've got to pay for this. I've got to pay for that. Oh, it's all right. I'll sort it out at the end of the month. I'll leave it there. And then we don't face it. Oh, but we want loads of money. But I want this and I want that. But how can you want more of what you haven't, well, you've got already, that you're not addressing? And when you address it, actually, no, I'm cool. It's going to come to me, because now you feel, how do you feel now about money now? Like, you have a great relationship. How do you now feel about your future, your abundance mindset? How do you now feel about
Yeah, do you know what? It's changed. It's completely flipped. Like yeah, like I take complete control now. Like I haven't done a spreadsheet, to be fair. I'm crap at Excel. But I have like planned like months ahead, and got myself in check. And it's just like, I know now I don't have to be afraid of money. I don't have to be scared of going to that bank account, because I know exactly what is going on, and I know now that I can make whatever I want. So it's just like, I actually do not need to stress about money anymore.
You don't? Yeah. So what does life look like for you now? What are your big goals now for 2021?
Big goals for 2021 is definitely launching my gym wear. Yeah. And a massive goal there is to be the #1 brand in the UK and Ireland. I kind of even like was scared saying that probably before, but now I'm flat out writing it. I'm just like, this is
it's going to happen, because you're taking action. You've got your blocks out of the way. You got out of your own way. You're taking action, and it's just about trusting the process, because that's what you've got now, haven't you?
Like, I think because I've just realized that I was trying to do everything myself, and in everything in my life. And I think it is, you know, because I've spent a lot of my time single, that I have had to deal with a lot of stuff myself. So I tend to try and do everything myself. Whereas obviously you stepped in to help me. And then with regards to like my gym wear, like I have a couple of people now that stepped in and are going to help me. And I'm just like, oh, there's just so many people and things out there to help. It's just,
oh, I love it. I'm so proud of you, Carla. Thank you so much for doing this interview with me. It means the world to me. So is there any word of wisdom that you'd like to leave for the audience?
One, to completely and 100% trust Sam, because if you cannot be a bigger skeptic than I was. Now, I probably hid that from Sam at the start.
You didn't. I could easily read you like
but if there's any kind of part of you that feels that you need Sam in any way, shape, or form, just go for it. I had huge areas in my life that I didn't even look at, and now aren't even on my radar as a problem. And they weren't massive problems at all. And it was just like how I was looking at it and how I was dealing with it. And yeah, just go for it. If Sam can help you in any way, believe me, if she can break me, she can break anybody.
Chop you in half, crack you open again. Carla, that means the world to me. So thank you for those who watched it. If you watch it on replay, let me know you watch it on replay. And if you want to know more about how you can remove your money blocks and activate your abundance mindset, let me know below. And the doors are going to close to the program next Monday. So grab it while you can. And then you can have an abundance mindset like the gorgeous Carla. If you don't think that you're going to be able to be broken, believe you me, I will.
You will.
With love, of course. Guys, and thank you, Carla.
Thank you.